What is going on, YouTube? I hope all of you guys are having a fantastic day. It is your boy Pokestocks back with a brand new video. Today I'm kind of happy, nice weather, so yeah, that makes me kind of happy. But before we hop into this, guys, I'm not really this kind of person who does this stuff, but I did do and unlock memberships on this channel. So if you guys do want to support your boy and join the Ultra Ball Club, you guys get exclusive videos, exclusive shorts, priority to comments, etc., etc. At the end of the day, guys, I'm not begging. I just want to make that clear out for all of you. And then also, today we're going to be hopping into the most important topic right now, which is going to be what products am I investing in and what products should you be investing in. I'm not a financial advisor, so take this for your own advice, guys, and let's hop into this video. I do have my handy dandy drawing board, so we'll be talking and using this as always. Pretty excited about that. Let me just make sure I'm recording. All right, we are. So guys, I'm not gonna waste your time. Let's go. I first want to start off with Prismatic Evolutions, not because I do think this is a strong set to invest in now, but because of what's going on with the market recently. As a lot of you guys know, the Costco bundle has been going really crazy all over TikTok right now, really crazy all over YouTube, and there's so many videos out there right now. And then it was confirmed, 99% chance, don't take my word for this, but I believe there's 80,000 units of these that were sent out to Costco. I believe it was on Poké Notify, which we will check out later. We probably will use this in a bit. Not affiliated with Poké Notify, just like to use their kind of stuff to help reference, etc., etc. But yeah, I believe 80,000 of these units were sold, and each of them, guys, cost $60. My last video was talking about this product in particular, and they're selling pretty expensively. It kind of pisses me off that people are literally paying near to 2.5x for this product because, at the end of the day, guys, let me make this clear, okay? And I really do appreciate a lot of you. I got a lot of comments saying on my past video that a lot of you guys do respect me for how open and honest I'm being, and how I'm not that one YouTuber who sometimes you guys to buy this. Listen, at the end of the day, guys, Prismatic Evolutions is a new set, okay? I should probably expand this because we'll be using that later. Let me move on over to the side really quick. Okay. Let me just draw this out for you guys so you guys can see it better. At the end of the day, Prismatic Evolutions is new, guys. All right. It's a new set. So what that means is that there's gonna be so much print for the set still coming. I mean, literally, bro, this is what we're going through right now. We're going through this crazy bull market, but eventually, guys, I can promise you, Prismatic will be printed for the next few years. And I'm saying this because a lot of other people aren't saying it. It kind of pisses me off. It's gonna slow down. It will slow down 100%. A lot of you guys are saying, and a lot of you guys are actually being honest now too. It's sort of like a whole Pokemon revolution. That's what I've been noticing. A lot of you guys are like, bro, just wait, man. You'll be able to get at MSRP. And as an investor, guys, I 100% agree because that's why I got my Evolving Skies booster box for $100. And no, that's not cap. If you want to go back to my older videos, you guys can watch that. So today we'll be talking about some older product because I do believe that Prismatic isn't the strongest investment right now. However, I do got to mention this, guys, right? Whatever your long-term goal is for Pokemon investing, if you want to invest in Pokemon for the long term, and what I mean by long term, if you want to invest, 5 years, 5+ years, what I mean by that is if you buy a product now, you're going to hold it for 5+ years. You could theoretically buy Prismatic now and see a very, very strong investment gain on that. I think we can all agree on that because it'll be out of print by then, and we'll probably be on our next wave of hype, and I can see Prismatic being a set that everyone will try to buy out again. But my point being, guys, is that if you have patience and you want to wait, bro, just wait. It's gonna happen, all right? It will happen. And if you guys don't believe me, then just go ahead and look what happened and study the market of Pokemon because it's pretty straightforward on how it works. And last video, I used this graph, guys, the scalpers versus product graph, because right now we are going through I believe someone in my last video commented the equilibrium line of the market right now, and I could agree on most of this, but my point being is that there's so much product being released right now in the Pokemon market that scalpers cannot keep up with the volume that is getting released. And don't get me wrong, guys, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that the Pokemon scalping market is gone, because that's going to be here for a little bit longer than a lot of us anticipated. However, there's so much product getting released right now, I don't even know how these scalpers can afford this stuff, bro. It's crazy. I called GameStop today. I did not go for the hunt because I did not want to wake up at 4 a.m. to get some Blooming Waters at $80. Heck no. I got some Blooming Waters recently at Target. If you guys want to watch that video, go ahead and check it out. I mean, I literally just do everything on this channel, bro. But as I was saying, I called GameStop earlier at like 12 o'clock, and I called them. I said, hey, because I just want to confirm to make sure this is legit. Do you guys have any Blooming Waters? Did you guys have any? Yeah, we sold out. We had a lot of people in line. We had the Destined Rivals and Blooming Waters, so that's gone. But what's happening, guys, right? I mean, look at there's 151 coming back. Practically what I'm saying regarding this picture right here is that at the end of the day, eventually the volume will overcompensate what's going on. The best way to put it, guys, here's the best way to put it, all right? Let me draw it out. I think drawing it out would be actually pretty fun. I'll show you guys something pretty cool. Okay, we'll divide this, right? Say, for example, these are hills, right? And these are trees. These are trees. These are trees. Boom, 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 boom. Scalpers are eventually the wildfire, right? They consume the trees. They consume all the product. But eventually what will happen is that the firefighters, and this is such a stupid, weird analogy, but it works. The firefighters, the more trees that get planted, they'll be able to overtake it, guys. And there's going to be just so much volume into the market that the fire that the scalpers create will be gone. That's so interesting of me explaining it that way, but I know a lot of you guys can definitely agree with me on what I'm saying because it's the truth, all right? It will happen. It has happened before. Look at what happened, guys, with 151. Literally no one wanted that set, and all of a sudden everyone wants it. It's a story. It's a story to tell. So the product I'm talking about today, guys, is going to be Sword and Shield sets. Sword and Shield sets are the sets that are no longer in print, even though some people have been finding them. It's sort of like a needle in a haystack at this point. Back when I created this YouTube channel in November, it's so interesting because every video I make is sort of like a timestamp in history. I looked back in November and I'm like, damn, bro. I remember when I managed to get Silver Tempest and Lost Origin at MSRP, even on Black Friday for $20. And now you can't find none of that stuff. It's out of print now. It's no longer in rotation in the TCG, which is a big reason why it's no longer in print. Guys, I can tell you one thing about the Pokemon market. It's very complicated, but as soon as you understand all your ways through, in and out, it all makes sense. What I mean by that is a lot of people aren't paying attention that the TCG game itself has a big factor in terms of the set being reprinted, which is why Prismatic Evolutions will be in format for such a long time, because this set, guys, is freaking new. It came out this year, bro. It's going to be out here for a hot minute. When did Silver Tempest come out? Shit, I really actually would want to check this, because if I was fine, I think, hold on. Please tell me it's LZ, bro. Okay, I'm going to guess, and don't get mad at me. I'm going to guess that this set came out in 2022, and it was still found this year, so 3 years theoretically, and it was not one of the hype sets. So Prismatic, back to the point, will definitely be up there. But yeah, guys, Silver Tempest, we'll talk about Lost Origin, and most importantly, the product, which I'll get to in a second. But I think the sets in Sword and Shield are a great investment for the long-term run. However, the more videos I do make, you know, for example, a week from now, this Silver Tempest ETB, the market price is $78 right now. Next week, it might be $82. So keep in mind, guys, that prices continue to rise, and theoretically speaking, it is more and more less profitable, if you think about it, to invest at that point. So I do think like Silver Tempest, and I do think that Lost Origin is really expensive. Like, do not buy a booster box for $500. Why? Because there's so many other buying opportunities you have. And unfortunately, we're at that point right now where the market is just so inflated in these Sword and Shield sets that it's really hard to pick through what's good. And usually in my past videos, I was able to say, guys, you know, buy the Lost Origin ETB for $40 at Black Friday MSRP, bro. Just buy it. Buy with the scalpers, and it's $100 right now. So sort of those people who were smart back then, just on their own decision, made the profit. And, you know, Silver Tempest, same issue. It's just too much, bro. $80 for an ETB is way too much in my opinion. But I do think, guys, that the one strong product to invest in still is this. The Sword and Shield UPC Charizard Edition. Hold on, I just dropped something really quick. The main reason why I believe that this product is so strong, guys, is the accessories it contains. For example, this contains 16 booster packs, guys, from the Sword and Shield era, and including, and don't get me word for word on this, okay? I'm 95% sure that this box contains 3 Evolving Skies booster packs, which if it does, and I really do think it does, is currently going, guys, for $25 a pack. So practically as soon as you buy this box, you're getting $75 guaranteed from your value. And that's just 3 of the Sword and Shield booster packs. You also get yourself Lost Origin booster packs, which I do not know the quantity amount, but I do know that's probably 3 to 4 because it's literally a Lost Origin series set one. Please load. Come on, bro. Did I spell it wrong? Why does it say 0 results? Chat, did my thing just glitch out? Hold on. Oh my god. Frick, bro. Chat, what is going on? What? Did I not spell it right? Okay, well, my thing does not crash. Okay, I think it's working now. Anyway, get back to this. Hopefully these do not crash out now. Okay, something's going on, but luckily I'm still able to record. I believe this does come with 4 Lost Origin packs, which right now, from the top of my head, if I remember this correctly, is going for $10 a pack, so it's $40. And you get yourself, or some other good sets. I can't think of them because it's not even loading at this point. You get yourself Brilliant Stars. You're going to get yourself Vivid Voltage, Darkness Ablaze, and sure, those sets are not the goated sets of Sword and Shield, guys, but they're no longer here, so it's a very, very blessed opportunity for Sword and Shield. Practically, you're going to get yourself half of a booster box of all the Sword and Shield set packs combined, guys, for a solid price of $250. I'm going to call it $250 because some of them are selling. Sure, some of them went for $300. But this guy was able to get it for $250, so that's kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie. Whoever did that, you're goated. And also, you get yourself, guys, the most important thing, the promos in this box. Not only do you get yourself half a booster box of Sword and Shield, but you get yourself 3 very exclusive promos. And these promos are really strong right now. $30 for one of them, $20 and $20. So you get yourself $70 in promos, guys. So practically 70 plus 75 plus 40. So practically that's around 200 from the top of my head. Let me just get the calculator out really quick on my phone. Oops, Kava. Dude, that sounds busting right now. Hold on. Why do I have the calculator on my phone, bro? Okay. So you get yourself 3 Evolving Skies, which is 75. You get yourself $70 in promos. So you get yourself 4 Lost Origin packs. We'll call it that for 40 in total. So that brings $185. So even though if you buy for $300 right now, which looks to be the price, guys, you get half of your value from just a fourth of the box of the containments, which is crazy. And the main reason why I truly believe in this product is have to do with the fact that this, guys, is no longer getting reprinted. Just me saying that word alone of the reprint, guys, this Prismatic is new. This product, guys, is not. So practically old. Goodbye. Because you're not going to see these anymore, man. It's as simple as that. And when you look at it like that way, you know, practically speaking, I like to use this right here, guys. Here, zoom in on this. I'll show you something. Look at this box right here, okay? As soon as one of these boxes gets opened, right? Say for example, the price only could climb up. And that's what's sort of happening with older products. That's why they rise. That is why a Lost Origin, or it's not even loading right now, which is kind of stupid. Okay, which is why a Silver Tempest booster box is $343. And if we look at the 1-year term, guys, that's why you've never seen a significant drop in this box. 100% due to the fact that there's just been no more reprints of this set. And that's what's going to happen with, I believe, this product right here. And this ain't no booster box. This ain't no ETB, guys. This is an ultra premium collection. And these tend to perform very, very well in the long run. And I do got to make it clear, this is the cherry on top, guys, for this product. It is a Charizard edition. This is the first Charizard UPC we will probably get in a long, long, long time. And might just be the first and only one we will ever get. And this thing is pretty old at the moment. Not too old, but it's getting pretty old to that point of like just being that tip of the iceberg of this being sort of an older product. You have to remember, guys, at the end of the day, Sword and Shield is a very, very I would like to call Sword and Shield okay, it's loaded now. Let's go. Let's see. Please load. But sort of going back to my point of the reprints, guys, as you can see right here, no reprints happen, which is only why the price goes up. Sword and Shield, in my opinion, is the set that is so saturated right now, guys. It's the era that is just too hard to invest in to cherry pick it. But obviously, what I've shown you guys, the Ultra Premium Collection, is a great product that still has that opportunity, if that makes sense. And just keep that in mind when buying Sword and Shield. I do think that Sword and Shield will perform very, very well in the long run. And as a Pokemon investor, guys, I am beyond blessed to have invested during this time period. Because I literally, chat, let me know, would you guys like to see a full-on video, like a full video, maybe an hour long of me going through my Sword and Shield product? That'd be kind of interesting. But yeah, I do think that Sword and Shield is going to be one of those sets or eras during this time period that will perform very well, just due to the overall modernicity of the set. What I mean by that is that this artwork is really, really nice. It's really cool. And there's a lot of people who still want Sword and Shield. So it's still out there, guys. It's still potential for growth. However, keep in mind that the cherry of the tree is too tall now to truly grow. That, my friends, is a cool analogy. And I think that works. I do a lot of analogies in these videos. But yeah, guys, I'm not going to lie to you. That's a wrap it up for today's video. Looking 17 minutes long. Pretty good. I can't complain about that. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day, my friends. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. And also, don't click off. If you do want to support your boy, $4.99, just throwing it out there. Thank you, guys.